Good day everyone, I am Dr. K. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today our discussion shall be centered on the alkenynes. So what are alkenynes? When you're talking of the alkenynes, you are talking of the organic compound with both triple and double bond. Are you getting it? That is organic compound that contains both alkenes and alkynes. So they are collectively called alkenynes when they come together. Now something I would like you to take notes, as the name implies, alkenynes. So we have in first and we have ein later, and ein follows. Now what's this telling us? In the naming of alkenynes, in must always come first. No matter the position of the in, no matter the position of the double bond, so we must always name the double bond first, then followed by the triple bond. Now let's go. I will show you in the several examples we'll do. Now there are several cases that can occur in the naming of alkenynes. Now one is when the double bond and the triple bond are on the same position. So let me take this for example. Look here now. Yes, look at here now. On the first carbon here, we have double bond. On the first carbon here also, we have double bond. Are you getting it? So this is a condition on its own. Now, which one do we give priority when they are both on the same position? So the one we give priority is the alkene. Are you getting it? Because in alphabetical order, in comes before ein. Are you getting in come before ein? So we'll give this one priority, and we are starting from here 1, 2, 3, 4 when we are doing our naming. So now another condition that can happen is when one of them is closer and the other is farther. So let's assume what we now have here. Let's say we have our triple bond here and we have our double bond here. Now let's look. This is another case. Are you getting it? This is another case here. Okay, yes. Now look here. What will happen? 1, 2. Now the double bond here is the one closer. Are you getting? Double bond here is the one closer. So just like the first one, we'll still name like it. Are you getting it? We'll still do our naming like we did the first one. We'll name from here also. Now look at this scenario. Illustrating in which it is the triple bond that comes first. Are you getting it? Then what will happen? When is the triple bond that comes first? The same thing we did. We will still start our naming from the because this is the lowest carbon. We'll still start our naming from here. Are you getting it? But despite that, even though our double bond is on the second position, we will still name it first. Although we indicate that it's on the second position, but this one that is on the first position will be the last. Are you getting it? No, you'll get this better through the several examples I'll be showing. Now let's draw the first compound. Here we have this. Follow. Okay, let me draw it properly. Okay. Yes. Now look, if you are to name this compound, how would you have named it? Let's go. Now this is it. Let's go. This is triple 1, 2 on the second carbon. We have double bond. Then here 1 on the first carbon we have double bond. Are you getting it? Now let's go. When you want to name something like this, how do you name it? Now you start from the lowest substituted carbon. Are you getting it? It doesn't matter whether it's alkene that is there or alkyne. You start from the lowest substituted carbon with the one wherever the bond lies. Now this is the closer place. Are you getting it? Now let's go. We start from here. So we number 1 followed by 2. Are you getting it? I want you to know that in alkynes, 2 carbons are fused together here. 1 carbon is here, another one is here. Are you getting it? So let's go. 1, 2, then 3, here 4, then we have 5 here, as you can see. Then we have 6 here. Now let's go. So now to name this, what do you do? The longest chain is 6. Are you getting it? So that will be X. That will be X. Now, on the first carbon, we have I. So now, one I. Abi. Now, look at here. Let's go. On the fourth carbon, we have our in. That's 4 in. Yes. Let's go. So now, you can see, despite the fact that this is on the first position, are you getting it? We'll still mention this first. That will be x4 in 1 I. I hope you are getting the principle. So that's the first one. So this will be x4 in 1 I. That's the principle. Because E comes before Y, so that's why we have to mention it first, although it's on the fourth position. Let's go. So having drawn that, let's move to the next one I would like to draw, because we have a lot to do. So the next compound we'll be drawing is looking like this. Okay. Now look here. Okay. Look here again. Yes, let's go. So now let's go. Look at here now. Let's name it. If you have to name this, let's start 1. This is on the first carbon. Am I right? 1, 2. There's another carbon here. Okay, this is on the second carbon. So you are starting from this side. Are you getting it? 1, 2. 1. This one. This is on the first carbon. So now let's start numbering from here, because this is the lowest substituted part. So when we start 1, 2, 3. Now let me show you something. So here, one carbon is here, another carbon is here, and another is here. So let's go. Then 4. So if this change, if this is it comes in the middle, then you should know that there's a carbon before, there's a carbon after the triple bond, before and after the triple bond. So here 5, then here 6. Are you getting it? Now when you do the naming, it will now be, we have 6, that's x. That will be x1. So just like in, we always come first. x1 in, then what's the position? 4. x1 in 4 I. That's that. That's naming of that. So let's name another compound. I think you are following, you are getting the principle. So now another compound we are naming looks like this. Okay. So let's go now. Look at it. Okay, let me shift it a bit so that you can get it more. Now look at this. Okay, our double bond is here. Yeah, let's go. Our double bond is here. Now let's go. So this is it. 1, 2. The triple bond is on the second carbon here. I thought there's always a carbon here. So when the triple bond is standing in between, there's always a carbon here, and there's another one here before this. So let's know. So 1, 2. This on the second one. 1, 2. Now look at here. They are in the same position. 1, 2. So when they are in the same position, 1, 2. This on the second carbon. 1, 2. This is also on the second carbon. Then that means you have to start from the alkene first. Alkene part first. Are you getting it? Giving it because of the alphabetical order. So this here 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you getting it? So now when you start your naming, it will now be 7. That's helped. Then you have helped. 2 in. Are you getting it? Help 2 in. Then 5. After the fifth carbon, we have our triple bond. 5 I. Are you getting it? So that's the principle for naming it. So be able to name that successfully. Please take note. Now another compound we are naming is this. This is it. Then okay, this double bond, the one is here, one is here. Then after that, what do we have? Okay, yes. Now look at this scenario again. Look at this scenario. So what happens here? We have 1, 2, 3. On the third carbon, we have our double bond. Look here also. 1, 2, 3. On the third carbon, we have our triple bond. Now look at it. They are both on the same position. On the third carbon here, on the third carbon here. But there's another substituent here. Are you getting it? This is another substituent. This is a methyl here. So we'll give priority to that methyl. We start from where that methyl is. I hope you are getting. So if we start from where the methyl is, so anytime when you have other substituents, when they are present in the same position, third carbon here, like this case third carbon here also, then you should give prevalence to the other substituent present. Are you getting it? So now let's go 1, 2. So this 2 methyl. Then we have then 3. So let me start the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you getting it? Now let's go 2 methyl. That's this 3. Am I right? This 3, that's 3 now 5. This 3. Okay, this 4. This 5. Yes, this 5 in. You see on the 5th carbon we have this 5 in. So now if you have to bring this together, it will be 2 methyl. Okay, let me join it directly. It will be 2 methyl. Since we have 8, that's oct. Yes, oct. So our in, even though our in is the last one, but is farther than our triple bond. So we have to call it first, as we have been doing to follow the principle. So now you have oct 5 in 3 I. I hope you are taking notes. So we have oct 5 in 3 I. So this is the name of the compound. So now let's go. Let's name another compound quickly. Okay. So let's name this after we have named that already. Okay, let's name this one. This one here. This one here. Okay. Another one here. Then followed by this. 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 Okay. Then we have double bond here. We have triple bond here. We have triple bond here. We have another one here. Are you getting it? Okay, now let's go. So look at it. We have our triple bond first. 1. Look at where our double bond is. So we start from where our triple bond is. Now look at another part. 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at where this 4. There is a substituent at the 4th carbon. So but because here, look at here, look at here, our triple bond is here, and another near substituent is here. As a result of that, we are starting our naming from here. Are you getting it? Following the right principle. Now let's go. This 1, this 2, yes, this 3, this 4, this 5, this 6, this 7, this 8, this 9. Yes. So let's guys, this is our longest carbon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this 8. So but this is our longest chain here. This is our longest chain here. So let's go. Let's do our naming. So our naming, let's start from here. That's we have 1 I. We have 1 I. Then followed by, what do we have here? Okay, we have 3 methyl. 3 methyl. Yes. What do we have here? We have 4 in. We have 4 in. Then what else do we have again? We have 6. So this ethyl. Are you getting it? We have 6 ethyl. Are you getting it? Then 7, 8, 9. Okay. That our substituent. There's no more substituent again. Now let's start our name. That's 9. So that's 9 none. Are you getting it? So this is what we'll do in alphabetical order also. So this ethyl, even though it's the 6th one to come first, that will be 6 ethyl, then 3 3-methyl, 6-ethyl 3-methyl, then followed by so we know it's 9, so 3-methyl, then non, that's non, okay, I'm continuing from here, non 4 in, are you getting that? As we have already said, I think we always come first. Non 4 in 1 I. Let's go. So that's it. So the name of this compound is 6-ethyl 3-methyl. Oh, let me put L here. Non 4 in 1 I. So we'll be able to name that successfully. So let me clean it off. So lastly, let's name this compound. This is a bit out of it's not a di, it's not an alkenyne. So, but we'll still, let's add it to it. Okay. Now let's go. So let's name this compound. Let's name it. So let's look for our longest chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see this is our longest chain? Name it like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are starting from because this is where the substituent is close. So now let's start here. So when we put it, we have 1, 2. That's 2 methyl. So okay, sorry. Let me put the numbers there. 2, then here 3, then 4, then 5 here, 6, 7, then 8, then 2-methyl. We have the triple bond on the third carbon here. That will be 3 I. Then so 3 I. So now let's go this oct. That will be 2. So putting it together, that will be 2-methyl. 2-methyl. 2-methyl, yes. This will be oct 3 I. So that's it. So we've come to the end of the naming, or principles for naming the alkenynes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you.